Hello everybody, welcome to Planet Coaster, a game which I have streamed before in the not too distant past. I mean, the last episode that was the last episode, yeah, that's about last month I think. We'll be starting a new park because I believe that I can do the entrance and stuff better than I did before. See, these are all the people without crowns, are my friends. Over here, this, up there in Scotland, that's Red Boy. Down here with 1 foot in Wales and 1 foot in Brittany is Blue. In what is presumably Slovakia is Slovak Eagle. Then if you go all the way over here, in Florida is Willis, with an appropriate hat. And then I am down here. Hello. Last time we picked Alpine. We're not going to go for that, but I am going to go for Deciduous. Sandbox name. No, we'll call it Streamy Newy. There we go. Start new. Oh, that loaded really quickly. Yeah, that looks nice. Ah, we've got a lovely little lake there. Also, it may take me a little while to get used to the controls again. Well, that's well, not autumny, sunsetty. Sunset is like the autumn of a day-night cycle. Now, let's keep the proper light going. And then we can switch back and forth as needed. So first thing, maybe second or first, I don't know yet. I'll remember eventually. Let's have a think about what the layout should be like. I think, therefore I am, that it would be good to have a little bit of a straight section going forward, and then maybe a curve to the left. And then having some... maybe having like a carousel or something near the beginning, because that's just something to get you right in the fun space, especially if you've got children, like little children that you're coming to this place with. They're all excited. They've been excited for 10 hours as they were stuck in traffic getting here, and now they're coming in and they immediately want to go on a ride. So having like a little carousel there would be good. And then having like a food court area or something like that. So let's go straight for a little bit like that. And then, yeah, then we'll just turn like that and go a little bit straight over here. Okay, so I know we've got the carousel on the top, which is the Chero plane. We could have it just like that, or we could have it on a little bit of a hill. Like if we have it here on a little bit of a hill, then you've got a great view, an even better view as it's looping you around. Sort of like this-ish. Now how would it look if I tried to put this on top here? Oh, it wouldn't. Flatten terrain. And then place that on top. Ah. Okay, that'll work. So then if you're coming in and you see that up there, that'll be nice. For this little side path, I'm happy to use this other kind of more cobblestoney looking path. And then can I change the terrain height to the path height at all? Or is that not going to work? Something like that. And then let's try putting in the queue path. And for the queue path, let's do good old wood. Ooh, that's odd. Flatten terrain, maybe that's what I want here. Oh yeah, I think that is what I want. Now, hopefully I'll be able to connect this up. Here's a bit. Now, can I maybe just Maybe if I delete this bit and then connect this first. That seems fine. And then connect the other path, that might be easier. How does that look? Well, this bit looks quite steep there, but you can walk around on the outside, I'm sure. Actually, no, hold on. Is there a way that you can change the angle? Yeah, that looks better. That looks better. And then smooth. Let's try the kind of orange and black. Although let's try and do this one kind of yellowy orange. Let's try this one black. Ooh, or maybe dark purple. Ooh, dark purple's nice. Ooh, there we go. That looks nice. Oh wait, the top, is that the red? Oh yes. In which case... I kind of like this kind of dark bluish turquoise there, that looks nice. Ooh, wait, I can change the operator colors. Ah, oh, so this guy. Something like that. Sure. So, time to put in some scenery. As it is, and was, and were. I wish that they added the Planet Zoo plants to this. And let's get to building with some trees. Nature. Trees. Yeah, look, I mean, these... Oh, actually... Well, yeah, there are more. So... Actually, maybe let's see about rocks first. So I think it might... Also, no, what was to rotate? I think it was Z? Yeah, and then if you hold... Yeah, I remember stuff. And then you hold shift to change the height. I won't put them everywhere, don't worry. I'll just put them in most places. Oh yeah, and then this can be right sort of in the corner. Just sort of there. It's amazing how much you remember controls from a game that you played like over 2 years ago. Almost 3 years ago. A couple months. See, placing all of those boulders on the MVR was all just training for this. I will point out, this game had Gizmo controls for objects way before Train's ad. I'm not gonna place way too many of these rocks, by the way. I'm gonna place just too many. Not way too many, just too many. Yeah, just sort of there, I think. I think that's probably... Well, hold on. See, this is how it goes in Trains as well. You think that it all looks good, but then you realize some bits look a little bit sort of naked without rocks when the others have rocks. And then you want to fill those bits in as well. And then the next thing you know, you've placed 200 rocks. Except it's not the next thing you know, because it takes ages. Then let's go over to trees. Now, because this is supposed to be autumn themed, we're not going to be using these. But maybe something more like this. I like the idea of having that maybe a little bit lower even. Just sort of there, kind of reaching over the path. By the way, if the music of this thing gets annoying, I can turn that off as well. Might be nice to have some more coniferous trees. Maybe like that. Just kind of gently reaching over to try and grab you. Ooh, that could look nice. Maybe if I moved it down slightly so it's more similar to a bush. Oh yeah, I like that. That looks nice. Actually, hold on. Isn't there a bush category over here? Wall climbers. Bushes! Ah, yes. And there really aren't any... Except this one maybe, but... There really aren't many autumny bushes. Maybe we can use some of those, like the red floral bushes. I know that it doesn't... Maybe it doesn't... I mean, you get some like red berries and stuff in autumn. I think that if I move it down a little bit. There we go. So I think the next thing we need is a mechanics thing. Now I may want to get a little path in back there. So it may be good to put that in now rather than later. I think this was also what the mechanic needed, wasn't it? Staff management. Staff building. Oh. Wait, staff building, is that all they need? I think there's good. That should probably give us enough space for stuff. And then let's decorate this building a bit. Select building. Edit building with selected part? Yeah. Sure, okay. Yeah, let's use the sandstone. I like the sandstone more than the cottage stuff, like the Bavarian stuff for now. Are there roofs, like round roofs for this? That's sandstone we're using. Let's have a look at the roofs. I mean, thatched roofs and cottages go very well together, but there aren't any pieces. I mean, there are these, but these ones are a bit too big. Maybe we could have like a little tower or something. That might look nice. Sandstone. Because I know that there are also sort of floors. At least on some of them there are. Let's just see how it goes. Let's just see how it goes. Where was the curve? There we go. There's also this piece. Ooh, that's more so for the bottom. Let's use those pieces instead. Because those have the thicker piece around the bottom of it. So let's try that. And then let's try putting that there. And actually, no, let's not put that piece there because I want there to be a straight section. Because we want to have these, we want to make sure that these have enough space. Ooh, although that's really nice that the kind of thickening of the wall connects. Let's have a look at the chat. Let's see about what roofs would look like here. Oh, see, I told you that there are these sandstone corner bits. So you can always put those in and then... Oh, I see. I see how it is. Oh, and that's the rim. Ah. Ooh, do we want the steep pieces? I think we do, right? Yeah, I think these are the ones that work here. And then these will have to kind of clip in. That's okay. Ooh, like something like this, I mean. Although, well, that's a bit too fancy, really, but something like that. Thatch roof awning. Ah, ning. Now, what about this piece? Glassless window encourage the building of interiors. Well, true. But you don't really have that much control over the interiors, so... Or, maybe we could go with a mix of styles. Maybe we could put in the Bavarian... Wait, are there no Bavarian, like, corners? Ooh, yeah, the natural wood. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the natural wood in there. That looks nice. Then we'll need to do something with this. Ooh, look, we've got crenellations. Nice. And then we'll put the roof bits in. Like that. Though, actually, can I get those a little bit lower, maybe? Yeah, something like that. I think would look better. So we've got plenty of space up there. Yeah, like that. Are they like trapdoors? No. Is there a door that we can maybe turn to look like a trapdoor? I mean, I guess that's a trapdoor. I mean, I guess that could, yeah, that could work as a trapdoor. Although I'm gonna change the colors to be more of a darker red sort of color. And then the edge needs to be far darker as well, like maybe a dark red. There we go. And then that can be like there. And then we'll need to put windows in. Ooh, that's really cozy. Is there a way to maybe reset the color or to the default? Yeah, that matches the kind of the wood behind quite nicely, I think. And then I'll want some smaller windows in here. Like, I mean, arrow slits. You've got to have, if you've got a castle, then you've got to have arrow slits. So then there'd be one there. And then if it goes all the way up to there, that would be far too steep. Would it, though? Maybe if I moved this to the other side, like over there. And then we'll need one more sort of in there. Also, can I change the color of all of these together if I select multiples? Hopefully. Yatzedinipinias. Interesting. Yeah, something sort of like that to match those stones. And yeah, it did change all of them. That's nice. Though I do want some proper windows here, so that it looks like there's actually also more living space in here. I'll reach out in a moment. See? Oh, this. No, I was kind of... The way I was picturing it is that you could just push the... Like, these are more... like shutters. Like, that's how I was picturing it. So these are shutters you could pull in or put out. So that this is the actual window, not just the awning. Because putting a window over here would look odd. I mean, we'll do lighting in a bit. Don't worry about that. Flags. Ooh, flags. Flags might be nice. Ooh, I like that banner more. Like that trailing banner. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's animated at all. Oh yeah, because it's like a it's like a cutout thing like that. Misc. An air conditioning unit. I mean, if we want to go more realistic, then an aircon unit would be great. Ooh, we've got gargoyles. We need a gargoyle. We need a gargoyle. No, that's not where the toilet empties out. That's nice. Haha. Aww, look at that. Can I just get a wooden beam? Oh, I can. Nice. Okay, so actually, that's what I'll do. I'll just get that. Align it. Place it there. Make sure that it's actually properly aligned. Is that long enough by itself? Pretty much. These are always nice. Like just for the paths. I think I'm gonna have one of these kind of here in the tree slightly, because I like the look of it illuminating the tree from the inside a bit there. Could have one right there and then you hit your head as you're going by. Yeah, that's not changed much about it. It's just now we've got some fire up here as well. A beacon, so to say. I like that. Oh wait, look! This window actually does light up. That does have a texture. Oh, that's nice. Hold on, let's try some indirect lighting first. Or was it more like the floodlight? Ooh, yeah. If I get that and change the color. Ooh. Ooh, that looks dramatic. I mean, that looks really dramatic like that, but no. Actually, I like the look of it. Since it's supposed to be kind of Halloween-y themed, having something like that, and then actually, what if we bury that? If that's buried underground. What if I bury that underground and then rotate it? Ooh, that looks dramatic, doesn't it? Although there should be... Actually, duplicate. Yeah, there should be another one sort of there. And then maybe this one can have a different shade. Like maybe this one can be sort of pink. Ooh. That looks suitably frightening, don't you agree? I like the idea of there being something attached to this. Like, can we do a little garden? Is that something we can do? Like, we've got these glowing mushroom lamps and stuff, but it's not really meant to be that kind of witchy yet. I don't think that it's too bright. I think that with other scenery around there, you're supposed to be able to see it even as you're walking along here. And it does have to be kind of bright for that. Yeah, I think that a crypt fence works better. Ooh, although that... I mean, no, this is supposed to feel, just as you're coming in, it's still supposed to feel a bit cozy. So even though these kinds of fences would work quite nicely for what I'm going for, I do think that like this wooden fence works better. Or actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna go for what I had originally, which is the fairy tale fence. Yeah, that looks more cozy. So if we just place a few of these in. And a singular one, well, oh, that gets rid of the rotation, I say. And then that's kind of got to go like that. And then this just along here. There we go. Then we'll need a door. Ah, that's perfect for what I want. Also, do I want the door? Yeah, let's have the door there. And then it's got a bit more thickness to it, so I might be able to straighten it out vertically a little bit more. Let's go to terrain, painting. Is there no mud? Actually, I'll just paint all over this. And then, yeah, this looks kind of like a little path. What sort of trees haven't we really used yet? There were some over here. Yeah, like these ones. Oh, that looks nice. There we go. Although that, do I really want it to be higher than... No, I don't really want the tree to be higher than the structure. Yeah, that tree is exactly what I wanted. Nope, escape. Yeah, M to move that one, move that there. And then I wanted a dead tree here. There never are appropriate bushes for autumn in this game, except for like the completely barren ones. Although even some of these ones, like the smaller ones, have flowers as well. Well, I suppose red leafy bushes are a good option maybe as well. Yeah, I'll put a couple of these along here. That looks nice. Now, where were the benches? Oh, up here, path extras. So I'll put the bench down first. Spooky Park bench. No. Well, maybe. We'll see. Or just a vintage bench. Western bench. I like the Western bench. Oh, wait. Do these have to go on paths? Can you not just place them... Oh. Ah. It looks as though they have to go on paths, which is slightly annoying. Do you... anybody watching, do you know if there's a way of just using these as scenery without having to put a path on there? Maybe. Hopefully. Bins? No, not even bins. Oh, well, that's annoying. Looks like we're not going to have a bench there. Although, hold on. We could maybe use this planter after all and just rotate it differently. I mean, it's not ideal, but it's better than nothing. Spooky pumpkins. Yeah, let's have some of these ones around. And then we'll put... We'll have to put one here. Or... Ooh, actually, yeah, on here. And then if I slightly turn it like that, down a little bit, maybe back a little bit as well, and down slightly more. That does. That's nice. Spooky Scarecrow Broom. Yeah. Overalls, yeah, they've got the separate parts, but they expect you to build your own Spooky Scarecrow, which I do expect that we will do at some point, but maybe not quite yet. Yes, of course, we need crows. We'll put a crow on this tree. Just there. And let's rotate it slightly. There we go. That's nice. We've got maggots, which I don't think really we need here. We've got spooky rats, which actually... I mean, I would place these all over the place if Jamie were here, but since Jamie's not here, I guess we'll have to make do with just one rat. Now let's see, what other things do we have? Although again, I don't really want to overdo it. There we go, yeah, yeah, that'll grow some big pumpkins, alright. That was a good suggestion, thank you. It would be nice if there were this version, but just like leaves, like autumn leaves. Because I know they've got that in Planet Zoo. And we've got the group, but that's too many for this bit. I know, you can never have too many, but for this bit it's too many. We'll have one that runs back and forth on this bit of the path as well. There you go. Two lovely little rats. Right, now back to lighting. I mean, you can also have a Kraken tentacle if you want, but I don't think that that's really what this place needs. Oh look, and this does act like a light as well. Oh. Okay, let's see about lights. Do we need some of these ones? Like the blue lights? No, I don't want this to feel too witchy just yet, because this is right by the park entrance. There we go. You could have one more back here, but I'm not really sure if that's... Well... Yeah, let's add one more back there as well. But this one needs to be facing inwards, because then you'll see it from that direction better. And for as creepy as floating jack-o'-lanterns may be, I prefer it to be on the fence. Ooh, spooky candle. Oh, we need a spooky candle. That's what this was missing. A spooky candle just there. And I know that it might seem like a lot of lights in a little area, and that's because it might just be a lot of lights in a little area. Well, we've got an undo. Let's see what it would look like without that. Actually, maybe it would look better if this were... just in the bushes there. Oh yeah, that looks better. Haha. Just there in the bushes. Yeah, because if you put too many lights on, then it can... Then the light doesn't really draw your attention anywhere. What would it look like if this were over here instead of the candle? Actually, yeah, I like that better. Because now, with it being darker over in that corner, just glimpsing that little jack-o'-lantern is so much more atmospheric. I think for this main sort of high street sort of area, I like this. This looks a little spookier than the other one. If I duplicate and move, since this is on the grid alignment, this should work. I'll do it up to where the straight section ends, and then we'll light this bit afterwards. And then we'll need lights going up here. Sometimes you don't have to look through thousands of assets to find the one you want. That could be the tagline of an ad campaign. Don't want it to be all wobbly. Right. Now one over here. One there. Nice. Ah, that looks cozy with all those lights going up there. Ooh. Oh, that's a nice idea. We can have two of these lanterns on the posts. So yeah, that's clearly where you enter. And then you walk along there, and then you can go on the lovely merry-go-round. So now we just need some bins and benches, and then I think that's pretty much good for today. We'll see. Now where were... oh, right up here. Benches. I like the Victorian... not Victorian, the Western fine bench. Because while you've got the Victorian bench, which just looks like that... I mean, you've got benches like this all over the UK. But these benches look far more detailed and interesting. So I'll put them right where the lights are, along here, because those lights will mean that you're able to see stuff that you've got when you're sitting down, which is a nice thing to have, I think. Do I want them all the way along here or just there? I'll put them all the way along, because they're not too dense. Actually, that was a little bit too far forward. There we go. And I know that I could theoretically place them a little bit further back for them to be give a little bit more space, but I think we've got plenty of space for the moment. And then we just need a few bins. And I just really like how the spooky bin looks. We don't need too many. I'll just place them sort of... I think between every other kind of lamps. So like that, we'll have 2 for now. There we go. We've got bins, easily accessible. We've got loads of benches. We've got a merry-go-round, which we can actually ride. I forgot that there's a thing that we sometimes did. Ride the rides. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. Good thing these chains are mounted tightly. Okay, that's enough of that. I mean, granted, if I'd paid for it, I would like for it to go a little bit longer than that, but it's fine like this. Alerts, yeah. Okay, nothing. So, with that, I'll just give it one more quick save, because... just in case. And thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time, hopefully. Good night, everybody. It's lovely having you all. Bye-bye.